Welcome back. As parents, we do everything we can to keep our children safe in the real world, but what about online? Whether it's mum, dad or the schools, photos of young children are posted on public pages every day.
So that's all changed now because there's artificial intelligence out there. So those innocent family snaps may carry bigger risks than ever before. Joining us in the studio is social researcher Dr. Claire Madden. Claire, great to see you again.
Claire.
So the social media bans happened, so that's all come into effect, and now multiple countries are picking this up too. But yet there are parents out there, and I understand the impulse. Put photos up of their kids, their toddlers, primary school kids. What do you think of parents that are still doing that in this world of social media bans? Is that a good example, perhaps? Is a better question.
I think the reality is that the landscape, the digital landscape is changing rapidly. And what used to be innocent, perhaps celebrating our child or how cute they are or whatever.
Like 4 or 5 years ago.
That's right. But we're now dealing in a world of AR where images can be manipulated. So it seems like the next area to focus on is making sure we're not putting our children at risk in these online environments where everyday photos can be taken and manipulated by AI in really horrific ways.
And a lot of parents don't even realise that these tech giants like Meta are now using public photos to train their AI models. So how exactly are they doing that?
That's right. So AI is looking at images of children and being able to then manipulate those to look at what a AI version of a person would look like. You're leaving a digital footprint for your child. Also the facial recognition, so the internet can gather and harness all those images of your children and put together really a history of them. But I think what's more sinister is how it's being used in the dark web. So AI can also take these beautiful, innocent, everyday pictures of children, even from school Facebook pages and the like, and manipulate them. We've seen a 26,000% increase in the last year, according to the Internet Watch Foundation, on everyday photos being used for child sexual abuse videos and images.
God.
And so it's not what it used to be, and we need to actually wake up and adapt to the new realities.
Well, you mentioned, school photos and stuff before, but a lot of schools will use kids' images in their publicity or newsletters and stuff. So should we start putting a stop to that?
And what's, I think, even more prolific is open, unrestricted Facebook pages that schools are using. It used to be innocent marketing to promote what your school's doing, the education that it's offering, but it's no longer safe to be posting photos of our children in these online environments. So I think schools need to be leaders in saying the UN Charter, the Convention on the Rights of the Child, its primary focus is about protecting, is this in the best interest of children?
Yeah.
And we need to ask, is posting images on public Facebook sites for schools for marketing, is that actually in the best interest of children? Now we know what can happen with AI manipulating this, with the dark web and the like.
Okay, back to the parents and I guess schools as well, but many are deleting all of their social media posts and they're just posting stories which only last for 24 hours and then they disappear. So is that a way of combating this?
To some extent, but the most important thing is that parents look at the privacy settings and ensure that they are not public to the world, and also see if your setting allows friends to then post it publicly. Furthermore, Reels can still be, you can still take a screenshot of something that's on even for a short time, so you're not in control of, once you've posted anything online, you're no longer in control of how that can be used, and that's what you need to recognise. So you need to think, is this, am I posting this because I want some good friends and family members to see it? If so, why not text it to those friends and family rather than putting it where so many more people can see that image? UNICEF says that by the age of 5, most children have over 1,500 photos of them online.
Gee whiz. So what's your advice out there for parents?
Parents need to realise the landscape has changed. So we need to change our behaviour.
We can't be naive about this.
And I think schools and principals have an opportunity to be leaders and say, we are here to protect our children, first and foremost, to change their social media behaviours and policies, remove photos that are identifiable of children, start using images perhaps of backs of heads, of kids' hands, building some great construction set in science or whatever they're doing, but not using identical photos of children anymore. Governments, it's their next area, I think, to protect children online is to create legislation around this area too. Yeah,
well, great to have you on this morning.
Yeah,
it's a different world and we need to adapt.
Thanks, Claire.
That's right. Thank you,
Claire.
so much.
All right, coming up for you on Today Extra, eat to heal, the simple and delicious recipes to help nourish your body and tackle inflammation. That is next.
Now, do you ever feel like stress is taking over your days and nights? Maybe your mind just won't switch on.